Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, this is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me again, and I am back for an Amberlynn Reid reaction because she has posted a new video. Well, she's actually posted 2 new videos since I last reacted to anything, but I'm not going to react to one of them, nor do I have a lot to say about it. It was like a weight loss surgery diaries video. It was like a new thing she was doing. It seems like from watching it that she picked up her camera while she was having an anxiety attack about thinking about weight loss surgery, and it helped her out and it helped her feel better. So if that helps her feel better, I love that for her. I don't have a lot to say about it. She did seem really sad at the beginning of it, and it did seem better by the end of it. So love that for you. I will say that the only thing that is concerning to me is that we do know that she left the psychologist that she was talking to, and that she's been in the process of trying to get connected to a psychologist specifically for bariatric patients through whatever weight loss clinic she's a part of. And I think she has just not had anybody to talk to about it. And while there's certainly things that are helpful to process and different ways to process your anxiety, your stress, your depression, this, that, the other, I think it would also be helpful to be talking to a professional. However, I will say, based on the title of the new video, it sounds like she's at least talked to the psych person from the weight loss clinic. One other quick update is also that she has returned to doing Instagram Q&As. I don't know why she repeats these behaviors that she knows end up not ending well, you know? Like, she just recently quit doing Instagram Q&As because she said that they were bad for her mental health space. And I wish, honestly, she would just stick to not doing those things, like not doing Instagram Q&As, not reading the comments, things like that. But she has returned to doing both of those things, both reading the comments and the Instagram Q&As, and I think she always does better historically on her channel when she's not doing those things. But she is also her own person, and I'm just here to watch. I'm just here. I'm along for the ride. Whatever she wants to do are her choices, her decisions, and I'm just here to watch. So with that being said, let's get into today's video, which is called Cook W/Me with me. I don't know why I felt like I had to say that. Let me just start over. Cook with me. This is serious rumor. And psych evaluation dash was I approved for WLS? Bar vlog. I just really, I think, love to read the punctuation in her titles, because she always uses so much punctuation in such fascinating ways that I just feel like it's necessary. So let's get to, shall we?
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to a new vlog. So we're
What's
starting
up?
off with a grocery haul and then a pasta recipe from moi. Alright, so we have...
I love that she said, I'm trying to get better at doing intros and outros because I know I've been slacking on that. But what I mean by that is, I'm just going to do them for voiceovers so I can smush together whatever clips I happen to have at the time to make one full vlog. So, love that we have a clear start and stop. Would be interested to see if she would ever go back to when she used to be like, hey, it's me. Hey, guys, it's me. This is the start of a new vlog. And I think really it's probably a convenience thing, because in this way she can just smush together whatever clips from her phone or camera or wherever she's filming that she has all at once and make whatever narrative she wants. You know, if you don't acknowledge what time it is in any of the videos, or that you're starting a new vlog or anything, then any clip could be used for any video, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad we're starting off with a grocery haul, because those haven't been super boring at all. At all. So let's see what you got.
Grocery haul time. We shop for groceries twice a week. It's just easier that way. And today is Whole Foods.
I will say, and I know we're 17 seconds in and I paused 12 times and she's barely said 2 words. I will say one thing a lot of people have commented on is that they feel like they buy a lot of food for their grocery hauls, considering that they get them twice a week. I've never felt that way. I feel like, especially if you're eating produce, like vegetables and stuff like that, you can eat a lot of and get very few calories and stuff like that. So I could see them eating a lot of produce and stuff and going through it, especially considering that she's allegedly no longer ordering takeout. I've never really felt like it was too much, but I guess I'll let you know today.
1 bag for a whole thing of corn.
Yeah,
so I got some
Amazon is wasteful.
Sweet yellow corn, no salt added. Usually the cans have like salt added, so I figured frozen would be better. Next bag.
I don't understand why I've gotten food from Amazon Prime, like Whole Foods like this before. You don't have to open up the bags that way. It feels like a really unhinged way to open it, but okay.
I got some cream cheese spread.
Ooh, yum.
I got 3 things of salami. I love these. They're so good. And for one of them, it's only 150 calories and 12 protein. I got one of these uncured hard salami panino. I hope I am saying that right. It's literally just salami wrapped mozzarella cheese.
So far, we've got cured meats and cheese. Work, diva.
Flynn and I are
more
loving
cheese. Stunning.
And I really like the mozzarella one, and I know she likes mozzarella, so got some mozzarella string cheese. I got a thing of thick and chunky cantina style salsa.
What do you know about thick and chunky?
Sorry, the lighting in here is rough.
It looks the same as it always does.
How bad this lighting is.
Looks the same as it always does.
Some sweet mini peppers. All right.
Okay, she's getting ready to do a cook with me, but here's what I got to say. I don't think I cut out a lot of the grocery haul because, like, who the fuck cares? Well, probably somebody, but not me. But I will say, I feel like she got a normal amount of food, especially if she really is cooking every meal in her home. That's 3 meals reasonably per day. I could see that is a normal, decent amount of food.
All right, you guys have requested that I share more of my cooking, so here is a pasta recipe.
I have missed Cook with Amberlynn. I have. Back in the day, I used to film all kinds of, like, recipe recreations and things like that. But honestly, I feel like, and this might be an unpopular opinion, outside of those stuffed peppers, I feel like her cooking has got better, if we're being honest.
I just came up with, which is what I usually do. So I cut some fresh garlic because that tastes better than the jarred stuff.
Oh, there is garlic there. I was like, those are onions, bestie.
Stuff for sure. Cut some onion. We have some water boiling with a little bit of Himalayan salt and oil, ground turkey.
Oh my god.
Season with garlic salt and pepper.
That felt like a lot of garlic salt, but live your truth, bestie. Live your truth.
Really all it needs, because I'm about to season it pretty good with some sauces. So I'm using some whole grain thin spaghetti. I like to make my spaghetti pieces small, so I just break them into thirds.
Okay.
Just easier to eat. So the meat's about halfway cooked, so I add the garlic and the onion, and I stir it, and it's doing its thing. And at this point, oh my gosh, it is smelling so freaking good. So I'm kind of just like breaking it up so there's not like huge pieces of meat. So I've been...
What do you know about huge pieces of meat? I gotta stop with that. Y'all are gonna get sick of that eventually. Y'all say you love it now. I can see y'all getting real sick of it real quick.
Loving broccoli lately. So in almost everything that I make, I'm adding broccoli. It's just easy to hide some
Are you not eating the little stalks? Are you not eating those little stalks?
green. Plus, I don't need to hide it. I love broccoli thoroughly, even when it's by itself.
But you won't, you separated those stalks. You love it so much, but you won't eat the stalks?
So I cut these pieces up, and then I ended up actually cutting probably double that amount because there was lots of leftovers, and I wanted enough greenery throughout the meal. And then I just stirred it up.
I would like to see the finished product. We'll see. We'll be the judge of how much greenery is in the final meal.
Up a bit, letting it all cook together.
Sure.
So the sauce I'm using is Rayo's vodka sauce.
Wait, is she combining it with the basil pesto? I've heard that Rayo's makes a great pasta sauce. It is expensive, but I've heard it's fantastic.
I am going to add a spoonful of basil pesto as well.
And sriracha?
Spice. I'm adding sriracha, and I'm going to add about a tablespoon or two of cream cheese as well.
We're doing vodka sauce, pesto, and sriracha. I could almost say like, yeah, add the basil pesto to the vodka sauce. That checks out. I mean, like, I probably wouldn't. That's fine. Or even maybe the vodka sauce with a little bit of sriracha, maybe. But all three together, those are so many different flavors.
I thought I was recording when I poured the Raos
I was like
in the pan, and I wasn't.
I was like, this really was so reasonable up until I think really the sriracha came in. I was down for all of it until the sriracha. That just really threw me off. It really, really did.
Whoopsies. So I added that, the pesto.
I can't wait to see what this looks like at the end. So
Feline actually taught me this. Add a little bit of the water from the pasta water. And she taught me this like a year ago. And I was like, okay, weirdo. But turns out, actually, a lot of, like, famous chefs do the same thing.
Not even just famous chefs, just, like, many home chefs know that trick, Amberlynn. Many home chefs are aware to, like, save your pasta water. This is not new, Chef Lynn. We've been aware.
And here is some cream cheese. This is just to add, you know, a little bit of a cream effect, if you will.
What do you know about a little bit of a cream effect, you know? I wouldn't know anything about that. I would actually. I'm kind of, well, listen, we don't gotta get into it. We don't have to get into it.
It came out so good, you guys. Like,
wait, where's the sriracha?
I loved it. This was easily a 10 out of 10. I know you guys used to make fun of my cooking, but I'm not train wreck like that no more. So I added some parsley on top.
You're not a train wreck like that no more? Or are we sure? Just wait until this sriracha gets added. Because honestly, that's the deal breaker for me. I don't know about y'all, but the sriracha is the deal breaker for me. I also think, like, as somebody who likes hot food, I think there is some nuance to just, like, adding hot stuff to everything. Because, you know, in my past life, whenever I wasn't sure if something was gonna taste good, I just added hot sauce to it. But it's kind of like, you know, a lazy thing because it covers up, like, anything that might taste not great. You know what I'm saying? But this was all fine and dandy until the hot sauce.
And that is the complete product.
Did I miss her adding the sriracha to it? Maybe I did. Maybe she decided against it. It was sitting there on the counter still, but I feel like I didn't see her put it in.
Like, I don't cook weird like I used to. I used to make some weird soups, not gonna lie, and they were delish, but I'm in my 30s now. Like, that was like 6-7 years ago. I was making bomb whole grain pasta. So definitely make this and then message me on Instagram and let me know what you thought.
I'm so fascinated that now she's ready to acknowledge that her soups were weird, because at the time she was like, these are normal soups. I don't know what you're talking about. Cool.
So I guess I dropped the broccoli, and I don't do things like this. When I drop food on the ground when I'm cooking.
Okay, this is...
I guess I didn't notice I dropped one.
This is so cute.
You found it.
This is so cute. It's okay for dogs to eat broccoli, surely, right? I mean, mine don't, but I assume it's fine. It's just broccoli. But I know some like produce is weird, but I think broccoli's okay. Chwonk looks so cute right here.
Alexa, can dogs have raw broccoli?
Oh, there we go.
Raw broccoli is not considered poisonous to dogs.
Okay, good.
It looks like
good. I'm glad you made sure to get the whole, like, shot on camera situation type deal before you asked if broccoli was bad for dogs. I'm glad you prioritized, you know, not taking the broccoli out of her mouth until you knew for sure whether or not it was. But you know what? Chwonk is cute. Chwonk is a little cutie.
Broccoli. Alright, you guys, so I finished this the other day and I forgot to update you on it.
The next day, stunning. Let's go. Hi.
So, my appointment, my psych evaluation appointment.
Okay.
Is today.
Stunning.
In like 30 minutes.
Here's my thing about it. So this is a little bit what I was talking about at the beginning, though. Is like I'm curious if this is just like, is she going to be meeting with this like psychologist regularly, or is she specifically just doing like an evaluation for the purposes of getting approved for weight loss surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we going there to meet with somebody to discuss our issues, our problems, our mental health, etc.? Or are we just going to get like a checkbox ticked off of her list of things she has to do? That's my question.
And I'm nervous, but like in a good way. I'm like anxious. I'm excited to get it over with.
Makes sense.
I did get an email yesterday saying how they're not gonna write like the full paper on me until tomorrow. So I don't really know what that means.
Probably like whatever they send off to your weight loss surgeon, I would guess.
Am I gonna like see this, or is it just like my surgeon who's gonna see? But yeah, I'll let you guys know how my appointment goes. Of course. I'm not gonna get into like the nitty gritty. I don't know. We'll see.
We will see. We will see. We'll find out, I'm guessing, in this video. I feel like it's like one of those things of like, will I tell you more based on like how it goes? Like if it goes how I want it to go, I'll probably tell you a lot. Which like also makes sense. I don't expect her to share all the negative things that ever happened in her life, but I'm guessing that's like what it is dependent upon.
I'm ready. I'm scared. You guys?
Yeah?
My appointment's over and he's recommending me.
Oh, wow.
He's recommending me. I'm doing the damn thing. It's finally happening, folks. So...
okay, I'm sure she's gonna explain, so I will give her that chance. I just, again, for long-time watchers of Amberlynn, I think you all could understand the hesitancy here, is that she's like very excited in this moment, and I really do. I believe me or not, like that's up to you. I know what the truth is, but I really do believe in wanting her to get everything she wants, and I hope that she does, okay? I really do. But this like level of like giddiness and excitement, I think is par for the course when it comes to how she's ever approached anything with weight loss on her channel ever. And I think that's why a lot of people who have watched for a long time are hesitant. That's not to say that I personally don't want her to be successful, don't want her to get it, etc. I think it's just like a healthy skepticism, hesitancy, whatever word you want to use there, because we've seen this before. And I think the reason that it's lasted this long for her is that there's been so many new parts of the journey, right? Because that's the parts that she always gets excited about, is the new thing. The new thing, next step that she has to do. And for a lot of the times in the past, she'll get started and it's just the one thing that she has to start. But for weight loss surgery, there have been many separate things that she's had to do. And I think she's allowed herself to get excited about that, which is like maybe what she needs, honestly. Like maybe she needs these like little individual like milestones and steps to get excited about every 2 seconds. But that's what this is feeling like. That's just like my, I guess, analysis of this situation, or my take on it, of like what I see is like her getting so excited about the little things. I also am just curious, and maybe this is the part she can explain more about, is like how this came across with just like one meeting with like a psychologist or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know how that works on weight loss in general. I followed some other people on social media who have had weight loss surgery, and I know people in my personal life who have, and I would imagine that like all they really do need is just one psychiatrist, you know, like signing off on it. But I'm curious because she talked about wanting to see this person for a long time, over many sessions and things like that. So I'm curious if that's going to be a thing that she does, or if she's just going to be happy getting the sign off from him.
What this means is that he approves me for weight loss surgery and this part of it. So he is going to recommend me to my surgeon already and say that he thinks that I am ready for weight loss surgery. So then the next step would be them calling me so I can see the surgeon one-on-one.
Oh, I feel like that provided no additional context. That was helpful, but okay.
He explained binging to me better. And he was like, it's when you eat 3 times the amount you normally would.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't do that. But it's every hour I'm having to say no.
But you're saying no.
It's like, some people are like, okay, You said no for 2 weeks. Cool. But it's like, how many hours are in 2 weeks? That's how many times I've had to say no. Because it's every hour where it's like, should I order takeout?
Okay, I'm still hung up on the, like, binging thing. I don't know. Listen, if she doesn't have binge eating disorder, she doesn't have binge eating disorder, that's fine. Again, historically, we've spent the past, I don't know how many years, listening to her tell us ad nauseum that that's what she has. And so, I don't know, if you're a longtime Amberlynn watcher, such as myself, I'm sure you have some questions. I'm sure we're all on the same page of like, oh, so that's just not, like, the binge monster never existed. The countless times where you were tracking whether you binged or just overate doesn't matter. The bullet journal pages about binging don't matter. That's, like, what I'm confused about now. But here we are.
Should I get a candy bar? Should I get some chips? It's every hour I'm having to say no. So how many hours? A lot.
How many hours? Just take 24 hours in a day, multiply it by 14 days, because you said it's been 2 weeks, and there's your answer, bestie. there you go.
Oh, 14 days, 20 days. Okay, now let's do 20 times 24. Alexa, what is 20 times 24?
Look at how I helped her out. Look at how I helped her figure this out.
20 times 24 is 480.
I have said no 480 times.
Not really. Not truly. Because let's be honest, you also were sleeping for some parts of that. You were sleeping for some parts of that. But I get the point.
Proud of myself.
Wow.
You did the damn thing, baby.
You did that.
And he said I was resilient, and you know, I told him some about my past, especially in the questionnaire and stuff, and we looked over that, talked over that, and he said that I beat the odds because of all of the crap that I've been through in the past and stuff. And he was, I don't know, it was just very, very validating. He was like, everything you're going through, Rarity, baby girl, come here. He said everything I'm going through is like common, like the yo-yo dieting and you know, the addiction to food and stuff like that. And I don't know, it was just it was a good appointment. I was surprised the whole time my insides were actually shaking.
I mean, I agree, it's good. I'm glad she feels validated. I'm curious though, because like she's had many, again, I feel like I'm being so negative and I'm really not trying to be. It's just that, like, literally this response of like, oh, I felt so validated. It happened literally like 3-4 months ago when she went to the lipedema doctor, and she said that was so validating, but then like stopped taking that doctor's advice the second that it didn't work out for her. And so again, I don't know. I guess I'm trying not to be negative. I'm trying to be realistic, you know, and I really do want the best for her. Let me say it 12 more times. Like, I think we could get so much more new, interesting content from Amberlynn if we could move past, like, the weight loss surgery. Like, if she got weight loss surgery and went out and started doing things in her life, I think her channel could be so much more interesting, you know? I mean, that will also be the test of, like, what her channel is. One of the things she talked about in the video I didn't react to is, like, she doesn't know what her identity is outside of being, like, an obese woman, which I think is interesting because I could say all kinds of things about who she is as a person outside of being an obese woman, but it's obviously something that's taken up her mind in terms of, like, how she operates. And so I'm curious, like, I would love to see her get this because I want to see where her channel goes from here.
Where goes, what is it? Like, I was shaking the whole time on the inside.
Were you? On the inside?
I was so nervous. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that is a cat anus. That was a full-on cat anus in my face. Oh my god.
Oh, that was funny. Anyways, the next step is he said that he's gonna recommend me, and then I'm gonna get to, like, do a one-on-one with the surgeon.
Let's go.
And that's when...
Let's fucking go.
The real ball's rolling.
Also, here this whole time I thought that it's probably not getting picked up on this, but there are, like, sirens in the background of her video, and y'all know I live in Chicago, so there's always something happening. I'm like, Is that in real life or is that in her video? But I think there's sirens in the background of her video.
I have an appointment with my doctor scheduled because of lab work, and then she has to refer me to a cardiologist because I have to get an EKG.
Let's go.
Guys, I have a subscriber unboxing haul I want to show you. Went to my P.O. box.
Let's see what you got.
Show anyone's address here. Emily actually bought me some stickers, so thank you so much. I finally have a bookmark to use.
No, not finally. I did cut this part out from her book review or whatever, but she made her own bookmark because she couldn't find hers. Why are you saying finally like Pink Sparkles didn't send you a bookmark? Why you acted like she didn't send you a bookmark as a part of your little Vlogmas collab? Get out of here.
Thank you. So I'll be using that.
You'll be using it until you can't find it anymore, just like the Pink Sparkles one.
Balia, thank you so much for the gift. She said this looks like Twinkie, and she got it for me. It's a tumbler with 3D. It actually really is 3D. Like, you can feel the dogs and the little paw prints, which is so cute. So the last thing, I don't know if this person heard me say before, but please do not send me food. They sent me 5 bags of this white chocolate gummy bears.
Oh my god.
Like, literally.
Yeah. For real. At this point, hopefully you got the point. Like, at this point, after this, if people send her food, you're trolling. At this point, because she said it multiple times, although I guess, I don't know where she has her P.O. box listed everywhere. Not everybody probably watches every single video, but I wonder, I would need to go look, and I don't want to, click away from the video. But I wonder if she has, that disclaimer next to wherever she has her P.O. box listed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't send her food. I don't think that's necessary. That's
5
nuts.
bags of this. And on one of them.
That's also nuts, because what is there, even if your goal is, to encourage her to try something new, or, you want her to try something from your shop, why are you sending her 5 bags of that? You know what I'm saying? I would just think that this feels a little trolly, because, even if I was gonna be here's some fun things to try from Chicago, I wouldn't. But, let's say I did that, I wouldn't send her 5 bags of the same type of Chicago-style popcorn. Now would I? Well, I wouldn't. I don't know about y'all, but, I think 1 bag would have sufficed.
It says, Amberlynn and Wifey on Valentine's Day, enjoy these delicious treats of gummy bears with love, Holly. And I don't know if Holly knows or not, but I requested no food in my P.O. box, please. Because I am on a weight loss journey and I don't want to be tempted by anything.
I think that's so real.
Then I totally understand. But regardless, I will give these to someone who wants them. Maybe I can go give them to the homeless shelter or whatever it may be, because I don't want to just waste them. But regardless, thank you guys so much for...
You know what? I feel like that was, a very chill way for Amberlynn to respond. I think that was actually, so appropriate. And I think it's so weird that you could be any type of a fan of Amberlynn. Let's say you didn't even see her request to not send in food. If you've watched Amberlynn long enough and like her enough that you're let me send her something, and you think that the move is to send her food, knowing everything there is to know about Amberlynn on the internet, it feels weird to me. And I'm sorry if that sounds harsh or anything like that, but I think Amberlynn handled that very graciously, and I would not have probably handled it as graciously, clearly, because I'm getting riled up for her, and she is not. So maybe I should take her lead.
Writing me and sending me things. It's super sweet that you think of me. All right, I'm gonna use this. So I took off the sticker. We have washed it. That's why it's a little wet. Wash the little lid. I think this is so cute, and I'm working on not using straws. Beautiful! Beautifully done. So let me give me a water. It's gonna have
my god! The pouring of the water from the water bottle into another container! The moving things from one container to another!
Because
Like, even if, I don't know, she doesn't have ice in here. I was gonna say, maybe if you're pouring it over ice, but then even if you were pouring it over ice, just put some water bottles in the fridge. I don't get it.
I have Twinkie all over my cup.
This is so
like a really
goofy. This is so
See how much
goofy.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
And you're just gonna, I know some people really like room temp water. I don't. But like, wow, room temp water that you could have just drank straight from that bottle. You could have just drank it straight from the bottle. No straw needed.
It's a water tutorial.
Not the water tutorial. Amberlynn.
I'm drinking out a Twinkie. I'm drinking out a Twinkie. I'm drinking out a Twinkie. I need to go to bed. So tonight for dinner, I made turkey kielbasa, onion, and...
Wait, I'm still not over that last part. The dancing, superb. The phrasing, I'm drinking out a Twinkie, a little weird. A little weird.
Broccoli. So that is what we are having. For seasonings, I literally... Broccoli. So that is what we are having. For seasonings, I literally just added pepper and a little bit of garlic salt and red pepper flakes, which adds a spice without adding flavor.
The red pepper flakes is a new concept. The concept of adding spice without adding flavor, though, that phrasing doesn't make sense to me.
So we are about to start the new season of You. This is the first part. And you guys know that we rearranged the office. You guys are wondering, where's that cute little chair? It's right here.
I wasn't wondering.
It looks so cozy right there. It's a good.
I wasn't wondering, but thanks for reminding me. That saga of y'all buying that chair was a lot, so thanks for reminding me about that.
Yep, we're about to start You finally. I'm so excited. So I did some journaling earlier, and I was like realizing that my mental health now, compared to when I tried to get weight loss surgery 3 years ago, is so drastically different. Like, the person that I am, the way that I handle things, my anxiety, my depression, the way that I view the world and my surroundings is so different.
Sure.
I used to be in such a dark space.
Sure.
It was so dark, and I'm just a completely different person now. And going back to 3 years ago when I tried to get weight loss surgery, like, I didn't want it as bad. I didn't. You know, trying to get it was like, it was not, I felt nonchalant about it. And I remember when I shared that I wanted weight loss surgery, even in like my gut, I was just like, this is just blah to me. Like, it's meaningless. It's crazy how much like I hid how I truly felt regarding so many different things in my life and things that I don't want to discuss right now. And it feels so good to be free of that like denial of just like not caring enough to change my life. And it's like, I care so much now.
I wanted to make sure, because I do get comments from time to time that's like, Zach, you just like don't give her enough time to just like talk and share her thoughts. So I was like, let her share her thoughts. A lot of the times I just want to push pause because my brain works like, I need to get this thought out right now or else I'm going to forget and I'm not going to be able to articulate it. But what I was thinking the whole time was a few things. Well, two things in particular. One, I do believe that she's probably changed as a person in 3 years, right? Like, I believe that there's probably been a lot of things that have happened in her life that have shaped who she is. I mean, we know, like, in that 3 years, like, for instance, she was diagnosed with cancer. Obviously, that's a very life-changing experience. She's gone through a breakup, another life-changing experience. So obviously that's happened, but my question about that is just like, we haven't necessarily seen that change happen, or like, we don't know how necessarily that change has happened or what it's looked like, because we've actually, and this brings me to point number 2, a lot of these things haven't changed. The way that she's reacting to these new experiences hasn't changed. You know, she's saying like she didn't really care and now she does care. That's stuff we've heard from her before. We've heard her say like, you know, this is different this time because I do care and I didn't care in the past. And so that, I think, goes along with some of the other things I've already said in this video, which is just that like I remain hopeful that this will be the time. I just feel like it's worth repeating that, like, this is a point of view that she shared before. Like, I've never felt like this before. This is a brand new feeling for me. Like, I do care this time. That's the difference. And it's stuff she said before. So, like, has she changed? Probably. I would guess in a lot of ways she definitely has changed. Are there certainly things that haven't changed? Right. Yes. Correct. Right.
And I think it's because my mental health is better than it's been, honestly, in years.
Sure.
Years.
Good.
You can't change overnight. Your thoughts can't change overnight. Your mental health can't improve overnight.
Absolutely.
But
we agree.
slowly, I notice these things for me changing, and I just feel better, and I do better. I always say do better, be better, and I'm finally doing and bettering and practicing what I preach.
Okay.
I truly, without a doubt, think that since I did have a psychologist for the last year, that helped.
I was thinking that, and I was also going to ask then, like, why did we leave her behind? Like, because I was thinking, like, that's the one thing that she has talked about doing for the past year is, like, seeing the psychologist, regardless of her not agreeing with her on everything. And I'm like, surely that's helped, but also you left her behind. Or at least I think you left her behind. Maybe you're going to tell us otherwise.
Because that, and amongst some personal things, is some changes that I had, and I learned coping skills.
Sure,
and
yeah.
I dived deeper into my traumas, and I did that for a whole year.
Uh-huh.
And I guess realizing, and after seeing the psychologist today, how much that year of help actually helped me.
Yeah.
It's enlightening and it's powerful, and I don't know, I'm just feeling good, guys.
I mean, I am happy to hear that because I am one of many that has for years just asked her to give, like, actual therapy a shot, and she refused for a long time. And, you know, like, even whatever she was able to get from this therapist, this psychologist, it sounds like it has been helpful. And I think that is the power of finding somebody that is a good fit for you in terms of, like, processing and working on your mental health. So, you know what? Shout out to that psychologist, wherever she may be now, since I don't think Amberlynn is seeing her anymore.
And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, the differences up here, the differences in my heart.
And shout out to Amberlynn for real, like, doing it, you know? That should also be noted because it takes a lot of work to do that. It's not just 100% all on the psychologist for those kinds of things, just so that we're on the same page.
And just everything compared to 3 years ago when I tried to get weight loss surgery when I really didn't want to, and it was just something that I acted like I wanted to do, versus now, I'm so passionate about this. And that's why people are like, how did you just change overnight? I think this is fake. No, it's like,
well,
when something clicked and I actually got to see the surgeon, not one-on-one, but I saw the surgeon, I saw the dietitian one-on-one, I saw the doctor there one-on-one, I did the education class, I did the dietitian course, and all of that, it's like, I'm gonna follow instructions. I'm not just gonna say, oh, I want weight loss surgery, and then just, like, lie my way out of it, or, like, fail at doing all these things that they're teaching me to do and then expect to be successful after surgery. That's putting myself in a very bad spot.
Sure.
So I have to be successful. This isn't just, like, a choice. Like, I'm getting weight loss surgery, so
it's so fascinating to me that she was like, I can't just, like, lie my way out of this. As though, like, she's acknowledging that's what she's done for the past however many years. And honestly, this is her chance to prove people wrong. And, like, also going along with, like, the, like, you flipped overnight, whatever, whoever. It's just like, we haven't seen the change, so we don't know about this. But this is honestly her opportunity to prove people wrong and to prove people like this is actually my time, like it really has clicked this time, right? Because these are all things we've heard before, you know, none of this is still new. But like, if she really is motivated and follows through with it, you know, this is what I've been talking about in general with her channel for at least like the past year, is she's talked about how she's wanted to make a change in terms of, you know, like how her audience is, the community around it, surrounding it, etc. And she makes it difficult because she just keeps repeating the same behavior. So like this could do it. This could do it if you do follow through with it. I really believe that. And I want to, like, put that positive encouragement out into the world.
I am getting weight loss surgery. I am. And I know I started this as a positive affirmation, and I was saying that I'm getting weight loss surgery, and people were like, that's clickbait. No.
Well,
I am.
No, it was at the time, because you didn't even have anything scheduled. it was purely a positive affirmation. You didn't even have confirmation that the weight loss clinic would see you. So, that was clickbait. Even if in the future you do get weight loss surgery, like, that was still clickbait at the time.
And I knew it then.
Well, you didn't know it for sure.
It's been, I want to say about 3 months now where I was like, weight loss surgery is what I need.
You didn't know it for sure, and it still hasn't even been scheduled for sure. You're going through the process to get it, but let's just be honest about it.
And then, like, it only got really real to me once I had that first appointment, and now I've gone to all these appointments and I've gotten tests, and I still have a little bit more to go, but like, this is real. I'm changing my life because I want to, and I'm passionate about it now. So it is the end of the night, and it's super important that I bring this up because this is something I'm seeing, because I'm now reading comments again. I don't know if you guys saw my community post.
Oh, good. Okay, the comments, I was wondering when we were going to get to the rumor part of the title of this video, and I'm so glad that we're reading comments again now that she's going to be addressing every little thing that comes up again. So, cool. At least that part hasn't changed.
But I shared, which I'm actually just going to post the clip right here, so just watch this real quick. Right now I'm having to answer, how many drinks containing alcohol do you have on a typical day when you are drinking? I don't drink. Hell yeah. Okay, so I'm getting comments that I'm lying, that I do drink. I have not drank in almost a year. And
I believe that.
The questionnaire about alcohol was about in the last month. So a lot of people are saying that I'm lying on my questionnaire. One thing that you do not do is you lie when you talk to a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a therapist.
See, I know, I mean, I'm sure there were people that were saying that. If I was Amberlynn, I wouldn't have even wasted my breath in this video. I wouldn't have even wasted my breath in this video because, I feel like it's very clear that she hasn't been. I mean, she's very honest about what she does in terms of, like, substances that are probably not great for her, like the Delta-8 stuff. And, we've seen her come on when she was drunk before. But she's pretty consistently always been, like, not too much of a drinker for a while now. There was the one, like, live stream. But I don't know why she wasted her breath defending herself in this situation. Like, of all the things, I feel like this is pretty inconsequential.
Or fill out questionnaires. They don't care about the alcohol I consumed a year ago on live stream. Trust that, because I have not drank since. And that is something that I have shared a lot and that I am super proud of, because I no longer want to drink because it wasn't doing anything good for me, and that's the reason why I quit.
So,
I know that my liver doesn't need it, my bloodstream don't need it, I don't need it, my heart doesn't need it, my mind, my brain, everything. Mind and brain is the same thing for the most part, isn't it? I don't even know. Ready? Am I wrong or am I right? I don't know. Something I have to clear up. There's like so many stupid rumors going on right now, and people just trying to get me down with weight loss surgery.
You don't have to clear anything up. let those motherfuckers talk to a brick wall. Let them talk to a brick wall. You don't have to clear anything up. I don't know how many times I've said this though, so like, do you, girl. Do you.
and I'm not gonna let it get to me, but when it's something as serious as that, I definitely need to
I don't even know that it was that serious.
That's not something that should be floating around. So anyways, I'm actually going to end this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Bye. See ya. I just feel like in the grand scheme of things, there are so many worse rumors out there about her that she's never felt the need to clear up. I don't know. I'm always curious when people are clearing up things that feel like not a big deal. Like, what are you not addressing, you know? But if it were me, I would have just let those people talk to a brick wall. Like she was already doing, probably, when she was reading, or not reading her comments, rather. So, like, you know, had you not read those comments, you wouldn't have even known you needed to clear it up, and you would have been living just peacefully, just fine. You feel me? You feel me? Anyways, that's all I have time for today. This was already a pretty long video, so I hope you all enjoyed it. Best of luck to Amberlynn as she continues this journey. If you're brand new on my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!